Hey everybody, you know what time it is. It's tea time, y'all. You like the flowers, Rusty? Rusty's hiding over here by the flowers. We got 12 dozen roses, and the roses are like my fire roses. You see them? They have the red and the yellow. The red on the little things. I love that he got those kind. He knows that's what I love. And then it has pretty other flowers in it too. So it has a dozen yellow fire roses. And then all these other pretty little daisies and tulips and lilies. Yeah, it's really pretty. Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. But I want to do tarot. I want to do 12 cards again, one for each sign for this eclipse coming up. Because it's in 3 days. I know, I can feel it. We're going to do it. We're going to do a tarot reading for all of y'all. And I'll tell you which house it's in. Sun, moon, and rising. So Aries, sun, moon, and rising. Taurus, all the way through. Let's get it going. Blue's still sleeping. Sleepy, sheepy, blue. We'll get to it. And I got Siberian ginseng for tea today. Bam. Get your herbs. I meant to tell you, because Siberian ginseng helps dementia patients for like 2 hours. They're cognitive again. Got the earrings going. Okay, anyway, get your herbs. They're important, y'all. Let's do some tarot. Rusty's all in my way. I just sat on his little paws. We're in the sun. I don't know how to get my face out of it. That's pretty okay. We'll deal with it. Okay, so Aries, sun, moon, and rising. The eclipse is happening in your 5th house of children and your 11th house of gains. That's how I'm going to shorten it. Take what that you will. For a lot of people, Aries will fall in love this year if you have it, especially after July, when those fades of those nodes of fate change signs back into Aquarius and Leo. Right now, they're still in the Pisces Virgo axis. But let's see what we get for your one card. I'm just going to do one card, Aries, that could give you the advice that you need to follow for the next 18 months. Okay, we got this. King of Swords. Whatever you're dealing with, make sure that you're honest and truthful in every single aspect of your life. You're going to get thrown a lot of new choices. Make sure you sit with yourself like the King of Swords and intellectually think, mentally think, logically think what is the best decision forward. Because you're going to deal with a lot of new changes. Okay, Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. The eclipse is happening in your, that's in your 4th and 10th house. That's it. All right, Taurus, this is happening in your 4th and 10th house of home and career. You are being asked to focus more on your career and less at home. That will bring a lot of challenges for you these coming 18 months because you will be drawn towards home, but you're going to have to be at your career and job. But you will have many promotions, and look what I got, the sun. So this will bring tons of happiness and prestige and honor. So focus on your career right now. There will be time again to be at home, but you need to focus on your career and your status in the world, okay? You have a legacy to prove. All right, Gemini rising. This is happening in your 3rd and 9th house of higher learning and local learning. So you could be getting a college degree or getting a certificate in mechanics, be something at home or being at a hairdresser or going back to school for any kind of thing. Also, it's travel. Also, it's spiritual learning as well. You got the Page of Cups. Whatever you're learning, I need the sun out of my face. Whatever you're learning, make sure that you're bringing a childlike enthusiasm to it, okay? You can do this. You have to stay curious. Your mind has to stay open to new possibilities. The Page of Cups. You got this. Stay curious, my little Gemini risings. You already are. That's a good thing. Okay, Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. This is happening in your 2nd and 8th house. These are the money houses. These are unexpected loss and gains. The 8th house of inheritance. It's also a death house. You can see somebody leave your life that you didn't expect to happen. But you got the 10 of Pentacles. So your family, you will be happy through this. You will be stable. You will be emotionally stable, and you will have your family to lean on, because the Ten of Pentacles is all about material success, and it's also money. So Cancer, you got some money coming your way. You truly do. Some unexpected income is coming your way. Leo, this is happening in your first and seventh houses. That's between identity and other, between self and other, your relationship houses, your marriage house, your partner house. You're done. Leo, sun, moon, and risings, you're ready to leave this. You do not want this partnership anymore, this marriage, this connection, this contract you signed. Leo, you're over it. That's not just the looking back card. This is the totally, he's looking forward. He's not looking back at all. So Leo, take with that what you will. Next is Virgo, and this is between your 6th house of debt and your 12th house of spiritualism, other subconscious things you don't know. Okay, Virgo, so your advice between the 6th and 10th houses of, it's almost service and indebted service, and then spirit, it's also the spiritual house, 12th house is. So your advice is death. This is a total transformation. You will not be the same after this as you was before. Something is ending and something new is beginning. And it really makes me think that you're going to let go of a lot of debts that you've held on to. Almost people that you had to pay a debt to. And it's done. And you're going to be free from it. All right, Libra risings, sun and moon. This is happening in your, again, we go back to 5th and 11th houses. 5th house of romance, love, unexpected money, lottery, jackpot. This is the moksha house. It's very liberating. And then your 11th house of gains from your career. But since it's more focused in the 5th house, it makes me think that a lot of gains that you got from your career, you've got enough from them. You want to focus more on joy and happiness. And your advice is Two of Swords, to learn how to balance that. You work and you don't ever play. You need to learn to play, but you're going to have a hard time balancing between the two. You got to take that blindfold off. Okay, Scorpio. Sorry, that sun's really bothering me. This is happening between your 4th and 10th house, with you focusing more on home. Whatever's going on in your career, you need to less focus there during the eclipse, these next 18 months, and focus more at home. And let's see what you get. 10 of Swords. That job that you have right now, you may be getting fired or ready to quit or letting go. Either way it goes, that job that you've been relying on, you got to switch careers and you got to focus more at home. It's dead. It's Scorpio, it's dead. Whatever you had going on in the outside world, it's time for a change, and it's time to go within at home and figure it out, because you're going to be needed at home more. That's what I'm hearing for Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius, this is happening between your 3rd and 9th house of higher learning. And instead of it being in your 9th house like a Gemini, it's going to be in your 3rd house of short travels, community, work, daily commute, intellectual, also siblings. Oh, 5 of Swords. It makes me think that you and your siblings are going to be having a disagreement about family. And to navigate this, you're going to truly have to come together and put those sticks down and figure out a new way out of this, because there's no reason to keep fighting. Sagittarius, there's no reason to keep fighting. You got to find a middle ground. All right, Capricorn, we're back on that 2nd and 8th house axis. On that 2nd and 8th house taxes, just like a Cancer, except the Cancer, it was focused more in the 8th house of inheritance, of deep emotions, hard work, transformation. Yours is focused more in the 2nd house of value, worth, self-worth, taking care of yourself, luxuries, pleasures. And your advice is you got to let go of some vices. You have some bonds with earthly pleasures that you have not let go of, and you keep holding on to them so close. There is a relationship either with food, a person, a drug, a toxic way of thinking, you need to get out of it. Your self-worth is so much more than that. This eclipse is going to teach you to go within and get some self-esteem. Okay, Capricorn. Okay, Aquarius. This is happening in your first house, sun, moon, and rising. This happened in your first house of identity. This is your whole steering wheel of life. This is you going through life and where you are led. Let's see what your advice is. 8 of Wands. Something, it's going to happen fast, whatever it is. The 8 of Wands is fast communication, fire, passion. It's the fire energy. So whatever is happening for you in the next 18 months is going to be a whirlwind, Aquarius. It's going to be a complete and swift, it's almost like getting the rug pulled out from under you. So be ready for surprises. Don't overreact. Stay grounded in truth, and you can get through this. All right. Pisces, sun, moon, and rising. This is happening in your 6th house and 12th house. It's happening in your 12th house of subconscious. So like the Virgo, it was happening more in their 6th house. This is happening in your 12th house of not even noticed, not even seen, subconscious. It can be laying under to where currents are happening, things are changing, but you really can't even sense them. It's happening more within yourself. And this is the thing of hospital stays, prisons, mental institutions even. So anything to do with the subconscious. Judgment. Pisces, you need to be truly just in how you honor, how you judge other people, because bad things can happen to anybody, not just bad people. So this makes me think that if you've been doing well and have not been hurting others, then you're gonna. Okay, Pisces, you have a big decision to make. Something unforeseen is coming your way, and you're going to have to use tremendous judgment. This is karma. You're going to have to decide, you're going to have to make a big decision, something that you really don't want to make. You don't want to blow that horn. You don't want to blow that horn. It's going to change everything. Pisces, just honor yourself. Be true to yourself. And good karma will come to you. You can handle this. But it really makes me think that something you've been doing, it could be health related. You're going to have to make the choice to put yourself first and stop bad habits. That's what I'm hearing, Pisces. You got to stop in bad habits. Okay, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.